Hey guys, today is Monday, right? Yeah. Monday, August 5th, 2013. Today I'm going to start on the second half of phase 1. My shoulder has got a knot in it, in the middle. I'm going to just keep stretching it. Hopefully it won't get worse. Otherwise I'm going to have to take a day off. It's like in the middle of my back on the right side, and this arm is a little sore, but it's mostly okay. I may do some stretching today to try to help it some more. I've been stretching because yesterday is when I started noticing the knot, so it might be okay. And as long as I'm careful, it'll be okay. Anyway, I am feeling good otherwise. I was up a little late last night, so I slept in a bit today. I think that's it for now. So, I'm just me. It is maple nut oatmeal. It's by Nature's Path. Nom nom nom. Eggplant. Peppers. Mediterranean squash. Garlic, green onion, and cherry tomatoes. Noms. So now I'm having a small piece of banana bread. This is the smaller loaf, so it's definitely smaller. So noms. Hey guys, just finished workout 3, and it was awesome. Painful in some places, and arm is still giving me a lot of trouble. I think it's going to be for a long time, but I'm working it anyway, and I finally broke the 200 calorie barrier, which makes me happy. So for workout 3 I burned 209, which according to my fitness pal list, well, the very first one I ever did was 239, so I'm not all that far from the mark. I just have to get back into the groove of things. I think by the end of the 2 weeks I should be hitting 239, at least I hope so, unless I'm too tired. But I'm happy to be at the 200s again. That's a good thing. It puts me above my daily goal of 165 calories a day I have to burn, so that makes me happy too. You know, those other numbers like 115 and 120 something just weren't kind of for me, but you know, I can't force myself to go any harder than I already was going, so I just have to face facts that 1 and 2 are just too easy for me. 3 and 4 are still, at least 3 is still fairly doable for me. It's a little harder than 1 and 2. And I do think that it's a challenge to a degree. And don't get me wrong, 1 and 2 are challenging in some degree, in some areas. I'm still, you know, and there's some things in 1 and 2 that I hate. But mostly I'm pretty happy with 1 and 2. I think it's fairly easy for me. And I think it's a little too simple. But mostly what I did when it's 1 and 2 was rebuild the strength that I kind of lost, because I got a little flabby. And now we're gonna regain some more core, and we'll be ready for 5 and 6 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. But it was good to move on to something different, because I was getting bored with 1 and 2 already. What did I find hard this time? Probably the believe it or not, it's the balancing stuff where you're supposed to put your leg up. It's the tree thing, or you put your leg up against your upper thigh. I still can't do that. I can't put my leg that high, at least not right now. I'm gonna try to improve that, but like my balance is still freaking bad. I did find that I could do the side crunches with my legs mostly straight. Could not get them to stay perfectly straight, but it's definitely I definitely see that from when I first ever did this, that there's a lot of improvement. It's still not very pleasant to do these exercises, but there's still so much improvement from when I first started doing this, the very first time ever. Just so much improvement. I'm so much healthier than I used to be. Granted, my food is not always perfect. You know, things like banana bread are not exactly the healthiest thing in the world. It's better than other kinds of bread, but it's still not the healthiest. I mean, seriously, even the smaller loaf is super heavy. I think it's just because the banana with the flour just makes it so heavy. So heavy. But I love it. I love it so much, and I'm trying to eat it because no one else is going to eat it. It kind of leaves me stuck with bread daily, at least one piece. But I'm trying to eat it quickly, so usually it's 2 pieces a day. I'm trying to cut bread out completely for a while just because I really want to lose the last 15 pounds, and it's just not happening. And all that bread I ate last week, the banana bread, I gained a pound. So yeah. But see, now this is the good thing about that. The fact that I ate a whole loaf of banana bread in a week, and I only gained a pound. Only a pound. See, now, if it had been the former me who would eat, you know, a big bag of potato chips, you know, in a few hours, and like do this several times in a week and gain 10 pounds, this is big progress for me. The fact that I can eat, it took me a week to eat, well, a few days to eat 1 loaf of banana bread, several days, and I only gained a pound. That's pretty awesome, because, you know, the former me, I probably would have gained about 5 or 10. Maybe at least 3 or 4. You know. But of course I wasn't paying attention to my weight then because I didn't care. Well, I care, but I chose to ignore my feelings on that particular thing because I didn't love myself enough. And I was severely depressed, trying to figure out who I was, etc. And now that I know who I am, and I'm happy with myself, and I love myself, which I did, that's why I started to do this whole losing weight thing, which is why I'm still on this journey, to get myself to a point where I feel amazing, which I do feel amazing now. Don't get me wrong, I think I'm really comfortable at this weight. It's like, I look good in clothes. I really do. When I'm in clothes, I look skinny. I look really good. But, you know, if you took my clothes off and you saw exactly why I really want to get rid, there's trouble areas. Like, if I have love handles, I'm gonna be blunt. I have love handles. It's just the way it is. And I have a very small belly. And then I have that little pooch thingy above my belly button, which is damn annoying. And there's, you know, obviously I've said before, there's problems on my legs. I've been back in the habit of 4 times a week rolling on the hard foam roller, and I get myself 3 days off from it. So that's 4 days on and 3 days off. So basically, I use the foam roller Monday and Tuesdays, and then I take a day off from the foam roller on Wednesday, and then I do it Thursday and Friday, and then I take a foam roll off on Saturday and Sunday. Basically, cardio is rest day for the muscles, so I figured that's also a perfect day to since it's a rest day for my muscles, it's probably better not to massage them, to try to get the knots out. And I do think that there's some change happening, because I did notice that you know what I hate, and I just realized there's one thing I really, besides all the plank stuff, I'm still having issues with planks. I hate plank. There's this thing that you redo, it's a down dog, where you have to grab your leg. I'm still having trouble with that, but I'm doing better with it. I'm able to keep it longer before I have to go back to just regular down dog. So I'm proud of that change. My arms are getting stronger, which makes me very happy, but my right arm is still very weak. Still very weak. But yeah, so, you know, when I was doing the down dog, I did notice that, because fat hangs differently than muscle, obviously, and there's definitely still fat in the front part of my leg, even though when I'm normally standing and sitting, you can't see it as much. But it's definitely different than it was. It's still ugly looking, but it's less ugly, if that makes sense. So I'm pretty proud of that, even though it's still ugly. Still can't stand it. My belly probably hangs down ugly too. And still, whenever I jump around, things are flapping around in my legs, and I'm not sure what I could do about that. Maybe I need to put more lotion on. I think I need to start lotioning up again and moisturizing to help the skin tighten up again. I get lazy about the lotion for some reason, but I keep forgetting. Hydrated skin tightens up better. You know, it fixes itself more easily if it's kept hydrated. Yeah, and water is helpful. I drink a lot of water, but you know, the outside still is exposed to the air, so it gets dried out. And I need to start getting back in that habit of putting the lotion on every single night like I've been doing. I got lazy and stopped. My body is happier, and especially now that I'm reconfiguring again, I need to actually start getting back in that habit. I think I've talked enough and probably killed my battery, so just me. It is snack time, and I'm having apple and almond butter. Nums for me. Delicious nums. My dinner tonight is a Pierre Signature's chicken sandwich. Nom! Next on my agenda is popcorn and reading. Nom. Nom!